nice having a pond outside our house because I'm just chucking everything in it.
Right, I'm live.
All right, let's go.
Oh, I say I'm live. Yeah, it's caught up now. Yeah. I mean, I know it's a long run, but there's less competition at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's 22 on. So there's 20 plus us.
24 now.
Okay. Yeah, 24. In that case, there's 200 on. If they're listening to us. Yeah. Don't stop queuing. Stop queuing. Queue tonight when we want to do PvP. Now we just want to get loads of free loot. Because now we don't often get opportunities during the day anymore.
No.
I also don't expect to survive this one. No, we're more likely to bump into people down here, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think we've now learned that when we open the door, we both go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we want to get in and out as quickly as we can. So what we'll do is before we go in, eat and drink.
Yeah.
Until we've got more space to put gear in. Then we can go in, grab it, extract and run.
Yeah.
I still can't get over the admin dropping that stuff off.
I know.
I don't think that's ever happened before where we've closed a ticket and they've carried on. Obviously they're doing it because they've heard about the Dr. Cookie Monster and the Looting Goblin. And the extra shelf was they knew what would happen. We would soon fill it for them. So nice getting home from work just after 12 and being able to go live. With everyone from work looking at me and shaking their heads and pointing fingers at me. There, you did your Superman run then. You froze behind me and suddenly you zoomed past me with the speed of 1,000 cookies. They have been asking in chat for this server to next wipe get rag base building.
Have they?
Mm.
Ooh.
So that because they said, well, they want something that fits in with vanilla.
Yeah.
And people like this does. It's only one tier, and it at least allows people to build doors.
Yeah.
And rag would work well on this server.
Yeah.
Our old castle's up there.
Yeah, someone's already living it.
Did somebody go and check?
Didn't have to. I could see they built on top, like a square thing around it.
Yeah. With no helis, you're going to build up there, aren't you? Just because you got somewhere to shoot out of. You'll put a watchtower up there.
Yeah.
in each corner, and then cam nets you can use that to defend your castle with.
Yep.
Though I think the building we've got now is better than a castle. Castles are nicer, but the building we've got now is easier to covertly build in.
Yeah.
Because players don't naturally think of it as a base. And it doesn't
No.
have very good loot, and everybody that's played on a regular basis knows it doesn't have very good loot, so nobody goes inside it. Is that player?
I was looking at my phone. Thanks, mate.
That's alright. Not a player anymore.
No, it definitely isn't a player anymore. Yeah, fucked him over big time.
Nothing I want on him,
No.
but I took his food. Yeah, you were looking at his phone and he was looking at you going, what the fuck, I've only got a sport or 2-2, and then I appeared with a bang, bang, bang. Still waiting for GG. No? Okay, guys. Wasn't Jack, was it? High stakes. I haven't decided what I'm going to have for tea tonight. Normally I'd have a takeaway because it's a weekend, but I did have KFC this week. When we take the electric vehicle to charge, we take it to the motorway services because we can charge it quicker.
Yeah.
And you have to wait 45 minutes for it to charge. Well, there's a KFC there, isn't there? And it would be rude not to.
Yeah.
So each Wednesday, I have KFC for tea. So that rather limits me going for having takeaway at the weekend, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think it's not the night we're coming into is going to be really dark?
Probably.
Yeah. Yes. Seems like that sort of server, doesn't it, where you get dark nights. They go on for ages. So I have decided that next wipe on our server we're going to run 0 speed update during the day, but,
yeah.
But 64 times at night, and dark, because that means daytime will be like 8-9 hours long, real time.
Yeah.
And then nighttime will be about an hour.
Okay.
But it'll be really dark. But it means that players can have a long time in daytime before they're forced to deal with the nighttime.
Also, I just got to get in a bush quickly. I got a bee which is flown in my window trying to get out.
Okay. To be or not to be? That's the question.
Ah, there we go. Onwards.
More importantly, I've made my first kill.
You have indeed.
Can I count him as a geared player? No. No. I think he was more startled to see us. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just stood there looking at us both.
I was fucking looking at my phone. It's only when I looked up, you were like, "Is that a player?" I was like, "What?" Bang, bang. I was like, "Okay."
Okay. Yeah. Obviously was. He was probably assessing whether he could get a single round into his AK and take us both out.
Yeah.
I don't mind killing a freshie that's this far up the map, and I don't feel
freshie. Yeah, he had gear on him,
and I don't feel so bad when they don't have. Don't get me wrong. If he has a code lock and nails, I'm always happy to take them. But when you see someone with a code lock and nails, and you think actually that might be someone just gathering loot to build their first fucking base, and then I have that little guilt pang for about a millisecond, before I go, got code lock and box of nails out of it. Yeah. This server might give it another couple of weeks to see how we are. I might make a small donation to it.
Oh.
I quite like what they're doing, and I think it's always nice to. I won't get priority access. I don't do that anymore. But I will happily give a small donation and say, put this towards something.
Yeah.
Server costs, models. I think having set up a few servers now and run them, I value. Well, the guy that made the donation to us.
Yeah.
And made that donation based upon the fact that we offer a server for solo players and enforce it as best we can.
Yeah.
That's massive. That's somebody saying thank you for running a solo server, because other people don't.
Yeah.
I know this town. I'm going to check the hunting shop. Not that we need to. Force of habit, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we did need to.
Yeah.
Did you order a Mosin?
Ooh. Won't say no.
I mean, I'll throw it away when we get to the other room if we get in there and find better gear. But we have a Mosin. And you like the Mosin.
Yep. I do. Not as much for Tundra. Tundra is probably one of my favourite snipers.
M110 SAS for me. Or Honey Badger 308. Dual roll it. I like dual roll weapons. Toxic zone in front of us, Cookie, if you're on auto.
Orca military.
Because we'd have run right through that, wouldn't we?
Yeah. We're around to the left.
Yeah. Guys, I'm just giving you some MVGs. You don't really need them on here, but a little bit of gamma protect gives you at least a slightly better view. The server doesn't have dark nights, it has console nights. Also, it helps me a little bit in the trees, I'd imagine.
Mosin is my favourite due to different camo variants, especially on Jag server. You can add a hunting scope. You can do that on all vanilla servers, mate. You can add hunting scopes. You just have to find the Mosin mount.
No,
as soon as you find the Mosin...
Mosin mount's a mod, mate.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Dear Isle has that.
All sorts.
Yeah, yeah. So a lot of people put it into the mod pack, or just put it in there because it doesn't take up a lot of space. On Namausk, it's included in the mod pack, included in the game files. On Deer Isle, it's included in the game files. On Pacific Northwest, it's included in the game files. Because it's something that should be included in the game files. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's why I thought it was just in there. Oh, no. Okay, my bad.
But a lot of servers have it because being able to fit scopes to anything makes sort of sense.
Yeah.
Unless you're going full milsim, and then you need to have the Russian connection system, the NATO connection system, the civilian connection system, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's probably 2 armor for average players.
Yeah.
It's probably better to have a universal mount and let people choose the scope they want to put on the weapon.
Yeah.
But I always pick up Mosins for you because I know you like them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind a Mosin.
Much in the same way that you'll bring home things that are 3080 assault rifle-y for me.
Yeah.
Or scars. You'll hand me military weapons because you know that I like military spec weapons. Bitch getting killed on this server as well because most servers, let's be honest, you spawn in at the nearest place to your home and you have a little run in.
Yeah.
Here you've got 11Ks for us, realistically, wherever you spawn.
Yeah. 76254 is equivalent to 308. Yes, you are right. But the Tundra, I don't know why, Tundra just feels nice. I can't use the Savannah.
See,
I can't use it. I can use it, but the amount it bounces after you shoot it, it's like, did I hit them? Have they gone?
Whereas I'm okay with the Savannah.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I think for me, because for so long I didn't run snipers, and the first sniper I started running with was the Savannah, so I learnt to snipe with the Savannah. So that for me is the easiest one to do it with, or the 527. Whereas you learnt to do sniping with Mosins, didn't you?
Yeah. New sniper, you can only use NATO scopes and sights, and NATO scopes are shit.
No, they're not.
I mean, I'd assume you'd be able to use then a hunting scope.
If you, in real terms, if you put a Smith and Bender scope on a rifle, fucking amazing. German-made scopes used by most of NATO for their sniper rifles. Best scopes in the world.
ACOG is a joke. I'm not a huge fan of ACOG.
ACOG in real world, amazing.
Yeah, but on DayZ, I don't. Not a huge fan of it on DayZ, unless it's the one where it's got the red dot on the top of it.
So half the problem with the scopes in DayZ is the graticals haven't been done correctly. So they just are printed on image rather than you can aim off using them to actually hit a target without pressing page up and page down. Whereas some modded scopes, you don't have to press page up and page down. You can just aim off correctly using the graticals, which means the scope works a lot better. But most of DayZ scopes, they've just printed on a picture of the graticals, and they don't actually work properly, whereas in Armour they do. So it means that scopes are hit and miss, and you can play a server that's vanilla, and they might have replaced all the scopes with the proper versions of them, and you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
And then you switch to a different server because you're used to not having to press page up and page down, and you just start missing everybody. It's one of the things, one of those little niggly things that I wish that I would fix.
Yeah.
You know, if they made that work, people wouldn't have to. You could then do away with page up and page down. You could force players to learn how to shoot properly.
Yeah.
But it's what it is. You know, we each like our own. You know, that whatever that scope was we had on F-35 in the early days, was it Nighthawk or something that I used to run with all the time. For me, was an amazing scope because on F-35 the graticals worked, and when you guys were pressing page up and page down, I could engage at like 600 meters just by going, yep, get the head inside that, body inside that, and bang. Yeah.
Yeah. NATO in real life make amazing scopes. DayZ not so much. Arma 2 is better than DayZ for sniping. Well, I
Yeah.
can understand that because it's a
Mil sim.
proper mil sim. DayZ is more of a survival aspect. Even if it's on the same engine, it won't be the same. You know, they might pull certain things from it, but they won't. You know, it won't ever be Arma.
No, it gave up that when it split, when they stopped being a mod. When it was an Arma mod, yeah. But and it's a shame, you know. None of us are ever going to be fully happy with what they offer us.
No.
All of us are going to want different things to change. You know, personally, I don't think there should be any vehicles in DayZ. Any helicopters, any boats, any of that shit should all be gone. But a lot of players want all that stuff. You know, personally, I think code locks should be in the vanilla game, but you should have to put batteries inside them. So then you'd have a battery, the little square batteries, you put them inside. Because I think vanilla players should have, like console players, should have access to a code lock.
Yeah.
But it needs to be, in my head, something that you collect the little batteries and you stick them inside to keep your code lock going. And if it runs out of battery power, the door opens. Yeah. But that's me. Other people will tell me DayZ should not have base building. Because in their heads, it should never have base building. It's a survival game without base building. Whereas I would argue that if you were trying to survive on a map like this, you would have a base.
Yeah.
Each to their own. Players are forever asking me for my server, can we have helicopters? No, you can't. Yeah. Period. Dealt with. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need helis.
People want cars all the time, and I'm not a fan of them. As a server owner, I'm certainly not a fan of them because it just opens up my car crashed and all this happened. And even if you put it in the instructions saying we do not compensate for cars, people still open tickets.
Yeah.
And it just gives me more work.
I need to fix the bugs first, and hopefully the new engine will fix it. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure if the new engine's going to solve a lot of the issues, but...
So if you want to solve the bugs completely, first thing to do is stop all modded servers. Because when someone writes a mod, they're writing it to their spec. So get rid of all mods and not allow any mods, and then it'll be a lot easier to fix the bugs that are in the game. As soon as you allow people to add mods in that they write themselves, that causes more problems. You know, it's always going to. Also, you have to look at the netcode. The game is running on 11-year-old netcode that wasn't made to do anything near what it's doing now. So maybe you need to reduce server numbers, you know, to make it less laggy. Maybe you need to put less loot in, you know. And for every bug that they fix, you know, if they brought out a patch and said we're giving you no new stuff, but what we've done instead is we've fixed 20 bugs, the community would massively kick off. In the same way that we fixed 4 bugs and given you 3 rifles and 15 silly hats, people kick off. Yeah. Whatever you do. And I don't personally think, for me, the bugs overly affect me. Stuff like the lag and stuff like that is down to netcode and server speed. So I don't put that down to BI at all.
Yeah.
And the other stuff, I'm not quite sure where these bugs are, if that makes sense. When people say it's a really buggy game, I'm not quite sure it is. I'm not
Might just be used to it.
Yeah. And and let's be honest, I came from playing Bethesda games. Compared to Bethesda, this is 100% ready to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I came from Skyrim and Fallout.
fixing bugs instead of new guns. The main bug that pisses me off is when I get stuck indoors and uncon by zombies. So I can understand the getting stuck indoors thing, but that doesn't happen that often to me. I think. I think, Jack, that's more of a player issue than a game issue.
And 1.25, they've looked at that. 1.25, they have looked at the pathfinding of zombies and the pathfinding of players around doors and windows. So it's something that they are aware of and are working on. You know, like
I say, I hardly ever get stuck indoors.
Yeah, occasionally I do, but not massively. Normally, when I've got a knife in my hand, I'm trying to fight a zombie in the door. I get stuck in it.
Yeah, most of it happens a lot on Deer Isle. That could just be the size of the map and the sheer amount it's trying to process.
Yeah, the map is
Deer
massive.
Isle, I drop frames like anyone's business when you hit Deer Isle. Even if there's not many mods on it, you're still going to drop frames because of the sheer volume on the map.
Yeah. I mean, when you play the guy that did Deer Isle, when you play his other smaller maps, they're not so buggy because there's less to load in.
Yeah.
But Deer Isle is a massive map.
On Deer Isle, sometimes I get around 40 FPS. Yeah, well, there you go.
You know, in my early days, when I used to play in my 3060 Ti, at night when it was raining in DayZ, I could drop to 30 FPS. Same processor I've got now, same amount of RAM. Moving to a 3080 has improved my world no end.
I have a i7 9700K and RTX 3080 Ti.
Yeah.
Mouse. What graphic settings do you play on, by the way? Do you have yours like ultra and stuff? By the way, Jack, because if you do, that would probably be one of the issues for Deer Isle.
Yeah.
You don't need them to be high. You can have everything like for
low
example,
and medium, and you still got it looking like it
Yeah.
is for us. It doesn't
that's
make
mine.
that much difference.
Everything's on poor low apart from post processing, anti-aliasing, and object details is extreme.
And Jack, we've both
Medium to ultra. There you go.
And Jack, I've got a similar system to yours, but Ryzen rather than Intel, and still a 3080, 32 gigs of RAM. So I'm
And DDR for 64 gig. Yeah, as I said, mate, I'd just look at turning down your graphical settings. You don't need them on ultra on everything. Or
no, I used to run everything at ultra, and it used to be a pig to run the game.
Yeah, you don't need it.
The game doesn't. The game doesn't change graphically very much at all going to lower settings.
No.
It might change some of the shadows. You might not get water that looks quite as nice, but you don't really stand around and look at the water that much. Cookie, can we go firm in a second and eat all of our food and stuff before we start pushing into the town?
Yeah, we'll go here.
So I'm going to eat and drink and clear that stuff, so I've got more stuff for loot. If that's alright.
Distance should be high, etc. Yeah, so basically object detail is what I've got as extreme, which is the basically view distance for it. Everything else you don't need really as higher ultra. The only reason I've got object detail as extreme is because it spots an object such as a person or player running about.
Yeah.
But then if you change your actual... I hear someone behind me then. Was that you? Might have been you opening time. But if you change your view distance overall in your files, then you're sorted.
Just one more can to get through and then I'm ready to go, mate. I've still got cans of drink in case I need to pick me up on the way home.
Yeah, on that.
I just would rather have space for loot than food.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Okay, I'm good to go whenever you are.
Okay, let's go. This
Yeah.
key card can be used to grant access to the green door. Doesn't say where the door is, but
Yeah, but it'll be on the marker, same as last time, won't it?
yeah. Cheers for your advice, guys. That's right, mate.
That's all
As I
right.
say, it should. You'll see a huge improvement in
Massive
FPS on
difference.
Deer Isle.
Massive difference.
Because obviously your graphics card's trying to process everything at. If it's trying to process everything at ultra, then yeah, it's gonna.
If you think, Jack, I'm now getting 140 frames plus at 4K on a 3080. So you've got a 3080. If you're not playing in 4K, you should be hitting 160 to 240 in normal, and on Deer Isle, 80 to 120 easily.
1440p.
Yeah, so you should be getting
yeah.
you should be getting between 80 and 120, 140. Yeah.
Yeah.
Without any problem on the 3080. Just getting those settings turned down and graphically will make such a difference.
Yeah. And yeah, it might, to start with, because you've been playing on Ultra for so long, you might notice, obviously, the difference. But after running for about an hour...
Your eyes adjust and you're like, this is fine.
Yeah, you adjust to it and you're like, actually, yeah, this is doable.
Yeah. The graphic settings are all about adding shadows and making the water reflect better and increasing the amount of God rays. They aren't about making the bushes look nicer.
Yeah.
And about where they draw them. You know, that's what it's all about. Is do you want... So with a 3080 and you've got maybe you've got your view distance at 1,000 meters, it's trying to draw in ultra out to 1,000 meters. If you change that to being low, it's trying to draw low out to 1,000 meters.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Back end of the church.
Okay. I hope there's no guns in there, because that won't really fit into the religious ideals, will it?
It's got to be a Bible, surely.
Yeah, I hope we open it up and there'll be a Bible in there, some church mice, a lump of cheese, and a candle. Yeah?
It's taken months to get used to a curved monitor.
Curved is awesome. I don't have curved anymore. When I first moved from... Because I went from 4K. When I first moved from curved back to flat, for the first week, it looked like the curve was the wrong way round, because your eyes were used to the curve. But now I'm happy I've got 4K. For me, that works better.
Ads. What the fuck? I'm getting French adverts. Mate, I have no idea, dude. That's not me. I haven't set the adverts.
Savvy. Right, you're fucking exposed here.
If I can see that, mate.
I'm covering the door. Let me know when you'll come to cover and I'll move in, yeah?
Right, you.
Not a lot in this one, was there? Or do you
I've
get
got
it
quite
on?
a lot.
Let's go home.
You want any of these tents to put up in our base?
I can't. No, don't worry about it.
No?
We've got more than enough storage, haven't we? Did we get some good stuff?
AKM. Another Scar 308. 338 sniper rifle ammo. Monster or burn.
Yeah.
Homemade breach and charge. Case 2.
Case 2?
Storage.
Ah.
Xenagos military key. 2 of those. Another box of 338. Sulfur powder. Yeah.
We're nearly ready to raid a small base.
Yeah. Alice Bracksack as well, which I'm going to put on in a second.
Yeah.
So
I picked up the plate. What was left, I grabbed.
Yes, yeah.
liking the fact we get explosives out of these.
Yeah.
Now, we've got 2 babies, and you said a heavy, didn't you?
No, just homemade.
Okay, so we've got 3 homemades now.
Yeah.
So wood walls, we can go through 3.
Yep.
We just need a raid hacksaw to cut off code locks off things, but most people probably are like us with just storage all over the place. Yeah?
Yeah.
We need to find a small base to raid. That's me. That's the old goblin speaking, isn't it?
Yeah. What I want to do, in fact, what I'm going to do, is I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to raise a ticket again.
Yeah.
And ask the question. That base which we found.
Yeah. If there's
if you can just
get
if
in,
you can climb in without breaching, can you do that?
Yeah, if someone has secured their base in such a way that you can climb in without having to blow a door, are you allowed in? Yeah. Because if they are, then we can go and take some screwdrivers and go down and see what we can empty.
Yeah.
And an axe and cut down their door from the inside if we can get it.
That's code locked, I think.
Okay, so yeah, we can just go in and climb in and see what we can get.
Yeah.
No, there's no point having tents in our base on this one. Yeah, soft side raiding if it's allowed. Get him on.
If it's that's why I thought if I ask, by the time we get back, we can.
They should
drop
have
stuff
answered.
off.
Yeah.
They should have answered.
Yeah. And
then we can.
In there, job done.
Go in there, take a screwdriver, get some more storage for ourselves, even though we don't need it. But
well, we need to start splitting things down. So we need to turn one of them into like medical and food, and make it medical and just food, don't we? We need to turn something. Yeah. We'll need something to turn into just ammo.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to start this weekend. I'm going to have to put my head round sorting out what we've got and start to split things down.
Yeah.
Because as per normal, we're a week into us being on a server, and we've got more gear than we know what to do with. Last night when I was doing the training, I said, what do you want training on next? He's like, right, explosives and how to breach walls and things. Okay. So, this is what you do. I'll spawn you in an explosive. I got them to build a wall inside, like, my territory flag, so within the radius of it. Now you can blow it, yeah? Make it a door. Okay, it's how you make it a door. Yep, okay, got my head around that. Right, here's a breaching charge. Can I have 2? No. Why not? Because there's one wall in front of you, and the other wall is my own wall. Yeah? And I said, I'm going to hand this to you, and you're going to plant it on the wall and blow it. If you move anywhere towards the other one, I'm going to hit the kill switch, and you will die. And the training is over. Yeah? It was quite difficult, it would be fair to say. It's the last time I'll ever be offering training.
I was going to say, it was nice of you to offer training, but...
There was a reason for it.
Okay.
Because they were... Can I play with you guys? Can I play with you guys? Can we team up together?
Okay.
Yeah? So my reasoning was an hour of training on our server, which is solo, where when you've only got 10 hours in DayZ,
yeah,
getting your head, because you said, what's your problem? He said, I've never been on vanilla, I can never get a fire to work. Okay, this is how you light a fire, now you have a go. Okay? Right, this is how you fish, now you have a go.
Yeah.
And then let them loose on our server to learn how to play. Now they've got the basics.
Yeah.
This is how you build a wall. This is how you put a flag up. This is how you put a code lock and turn it into a gate. Yeah? Just the basics of this is how you play. And then they found a rucksack, and I said, yeah. And I said, right, I'm going to kill you off now and let you loose on the world. I said, but what I'll do is I'll TP to you and give you that rucksack that you found. So I did that, handed them a rucksack, gave them half a box of nails, and I think half a bottle of water, and said, good luck. Yeah.
Dead probably within 5 minutes.
They survived an extra hour on the server.
Oh, wow.
Before they logged off for the night. So I think that was probably worth doing.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I know where your base is now. I'm like, yep. And if you watched any of my streams, you'd know where my base was. Well, I could raid you. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
But I don't play this server. I run the server. Yeah. I play other servers. This is more about offering something to the community.
Yeah.
You know, occasionally I'll jump on and do a run and put a code lock up and stick some barbed wire on. But really, this is not about that.
Yeah.
This is filming DayZ editor stuff. This is setting servers up. This is giving a playground for people to play. And when it wipes, I'll play for a while until I've got a base built, and I'll go in every couple of days and raise a flag. But it's not about spending hours on it. I'd rather be on here or Grey Zone.
Yeah.
I just want a few more patches into Grey Zone first to make it a bit more stable.
Yeah.
But it's only been out a week, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We need about a month's worth of patches just to stabilise it a bit more.
Yeah. It's good though. I do enjoy Grey Zone.
Mate, I really enjoy it. It's, for me, the only nightmare is I can't stream it at 4K. But that's down to my graphics card. You know, we tried. Obviously, I've got the MOT on the car this time next month, 6th of June. It needs to be done by. So I'm going to book it in tomorrow for the work, because I've got work to be done as well on it. Because I've got that warning light that we couldn't clear at work. We tried everything to get it clear. We even took the battery off and left it off for an hour to see if that cleared the error.
Right.
But it's not. The problem is it's a warning light saying you no longer have power steering.
Right.
Obviously, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they can solve it easily, it's like a 5-minute fix and 50 quid. If it doesn't solve easily, then it's a complete replacement box, which is 700 quid.
I mean, if you've still got power steering and it's just coming up with that, it could just be a faulty wiring somewhere.
Yeah, but the wiring
Electrical
is...
thing.
So Pete had a look yesterday and went, if you see the pipe there, that's where the wiring's going out. You can see there that someone's bodged it and used black masking tape to cover up the hole. He said, I said, so I could open it up and separate the wires. He went, no, if they've bodged it already, they've bodged it. You'll probably find it needs, if they can't fix it easily, when they go inside that, it'll probably be they need the new box with all the new wiring, which is where the money comes in. He said, but that's life. You know, we can't really solve it. I can't do without a car. I can't afford that as one hit, but so it will go onto a credit card and I'll pay that off because that's all I can do. If I haven't got that to pay off, then I'll start saving for a 4080 when the 5080 drops.
Yeah.
Because then a 4080 will allow me to stream 100 FPS at 4K in Grey Zone.
Yeah.
And And I was, you know, I've got in my, when I get paid, I've got money goes into a second account each month to save for computer parts. But at the moment, that's fixing car parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be nice if it's not a £700 fix.
Yes.
I have a feeling it will be, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we put it onto the computer at work, and it comes up with no errors. So that gives me some hope.
Yeah.
They're all like, oh, just take your dashboard off to smash the bulb. Like, yeah, but then that might give an error that the bulb's missing. Oh, I suppose so. Well, we could colour it black. Yeah, it's all right until someone sees it, and then they have to sting you for it because you're doing something naughty. Yeah. I'd rather it was fixed.
Yeah.
But I also know the garage I use are fair.
Yeah.
So I know that they'll diagnose the fault.
Oh my god.
That was quick.
Fucking scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. They'll diagnose the fault and they'll tell me straight away. Well, normally with an MOT, and the same when they fixed it in the past, they'll phone me up and they'll go, like, this is what's wrong. How far do you drive a year? And I'm like, about 4k. Okay, so we can do a 50 quid fix, or if you drive long distances, we can do a £400 fix. We'll have the 50 quid fix. Yeah.
Yeah. Bass and piano house in this building.
Do you think they play the
Oh,
piano?
fire in here. He's dead. I was cooking.
Any gear on him?
Got food and stuff. Had a key for Gorka gas station.
BK, SKS. I'll take the SKS. We've got plenty of gun space for him now, haven't we? Food is cooked. Should we take that? Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Kind of them to. And he dressed like Father Christmas, wasn't he?
Yeah, I had a green armband on, so I was a bit wary that someone else might be around, but... I mean, I don't know why you'd put a green armband on this server. As you can see your teammates.
Role players.
Yeah.
Bane of our lives.
Oh, yes. Open field, protect thy.
Do you always call that when you run across a field? Because if we get
Not
killed
always.
now, that'll be because you shouted that out. Yeah.
Yeah, more than likely.
Guys, how can I fill a barrel with water? Fucking leave it outside.
Yeah.
It won't fill. It will just slowly...
Yeah. gather water. Your best bet is just fucking get a jerry can and fill that up.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have jerry cans on this because you've got cars, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, collapsible cars.
Well, yeah, but still, you've got cars.
Yeah, somebody answered the way that we answered. Yeah, leave it outside your base, it will fill up. Yeah, leave it outside your base and it will no longer be there if Cookie runs by. Yeah.
What do you mean?
There's a 3 barrel here. He's only 12 k's from home. I can walk that back in an afternoon. I don't think we need barrels on this server.
No.
We don't overly need to cook, do we?
No.
No.
I mean, we've got the... Get a few of those canisters, find a cooking pot.
Yeah, and that's how we should do it, is
Yeah.
get those canisters with a cooking pot. When we do need to cook, we can cook that way.
Yeah.
And actually...
Nice and easy to put away.
Yeah. We don't need to worry about getting a barrel home because the storage that this server comes with is perfect storage. As long as we can have a container that we can turn into being food, a container into meds and a container into ammo, actually the rest of the stuff is... And then something for base building. But once I do start sorting tomorrow, we'll soon be in a situation where we can go, that's all shit, let's just get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know, I'll start getting rid of anything that's under 5.45 in ammo. Because we don't really run with pistols, do we?
Oh, no. Yeah, pistols and stuff we can just bin off.
I mean, Captain Hindsight's best mate used to suggest that we should have pistols on our side for dealing with zombies. But,
yeah,
nah, I'd rather knife or a silenced machine gun.
Yeah, I just use my knife. Jobs are good. And... I mean, it's chucking it down, but there's no clouds in the sky.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll get a rainbow soon then.
And we've got to run for it for the
Pot of gold.
nail of golds.
Yeah, the pot of gold at the end.
Nails.
Is it in DayZ? Is it a pot of nails, is it?
It is, yeah.
Like a whole pot full of nails.
Whole pot, yeah. Instead of 99 nails in a box, which you get on this server,
You get like a
It's
massive cauldron of nails.
999.
At the end of the... Oh, wow. Oh, and obviously because we're doing Goblin Livonia, and we both know Livonia has a problem now with fog.
Yep.
So I can remove fog. I know how to do that. Remove it completely if need be. But I'm going to initially leave it on because it's only on the river. I'm taking spawns away from the river. I'm turning spawns into every town.
Car tent here.
There's a flagpole inside the base. There's a base in here.
There is.
They got barbed wire covering it. Front entrance.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to push on because I need to drink and get into a bush. So, because we're doing the bridge that you can't go across, and then the bridge that you can, actually leaving fog on at the river would just make it even harder to cross anywhere, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't be able to observe anything, and you're more likely to bump into players.
Yeah.
I'm just eating peaches to give me self-hydration. There we are, on move now.
So what is?
So you've killed, I've killed. Look at this. And we both
no
killed.
GGs again.
No GGs, no. And we both killed. Well, I killed someone that was observing you, and you killed Father Christmas. That's it. Christmas is over this year.
No more presents.
Why would you play a server like this and choose to put red clothing on?
Red clothing and a green armband.
Yeah, I mean, he's an elf.
Yeah, it could well be.
Thank you for killing him. They've been at war with us goblins for hundreds of years. Yeah, but why would you choose to do it? You spawn in with shit clothing, but it's better camouflage than that. You just role players. Role playing an elf. Maybe he'd heard there was a goblin on here. Or the Cookie Monster. I don't know whether the Cookie Monsters out there have a good working relationship with elves or not.
Okay, so it got back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Soft raiding bases is allowed anytime 24/7. Soft raiding is considered as any type of eco raid that doesn't require breaching charges. This includes jumping into bases, climbing or crawling through windows, soft siding, dismantling a poor base due to a mistake, no boosting in, no griefing, and then you can't build during an active raid.
Game on. But by asking, we're playing the game, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll start, as we know, you've got to build up that level of trust with the admins and mods, haven't you?
Yeah.
And arguably everything we do is on record anyway, because we stream it all. It's very rare that we're gaming in DayZ without one of us or both of us streaming.
Yeah.
So drop the food off, drink some water.
Yeah.
Talking of water drinking, seeing I'm red now, I'm going to drink more water. Get for a lot of water on this server, more than food.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to, on the new map, the fact that they've got this, the whole, it gets colder the more towards the centre you go.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole new mechanic.
Yeah.
And a mechanic that the modding community will be able to exploit and use massively.
Yes.
You know, being able to make mountains colder, being able to make Cherno, as you move up the map it gets colder.
Yeah, because it does it at the moment, but not to the point where
It's survival cold.
survival cold, no.
Which would be amazing.
Yeah. Like when you go underground, so you go to the bunker in Livonia, you
Yeah.
drop down.
Make it cold.
Freezing cold, yeah.
Just the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
And the hot springs, you know, having the only hot spring you have, having in Black Market.
Yeah.
Yeah, and putting it up in the icy wastes of North Chernarus. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also proper textured snow. So you've got, on that server, you're going to have, in starting, on the outer edges of the map, it's going to be less snow. And as you move in, it gets more and more snowy. Rather than everything being textured snow.
Yeah.
That's nice. Because that means there's new textures coming in, which modders can use on snow maps to make them work better.
Yeah. I mean, what I would like is at some point for the snow textures,
Yeah.
if it's, you know, you're in the middle of it and it's heavy snow, you leave a slight trail.
So that's possible. So BIS, we have that in VBS4.
Right.
It's not a slight trail. It actually gets proper snow drifts and you move vehicles through and it's like a metre deep.
Yeah, that I would like, because you could be running along and you could see it and thinking, ooh. Okay, so someone's come through here recently.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to stay there all the time. It can obviously disappear over time with snow falling. It will just fill up again, sort of thing. But
Yeah. So that's how it works on VBS, which is possible to do because it is the same. It's the same engine in a roundabout way. It's just but the difference with VBS is the minimum spec for running the server is 64 gigs of RAM and a 3090, and you're guaranteed that that's on there because otherwise they won't let you install the software. And for each of the base stations, you have to have 3080s or above, so it's easier to do more advanced graphic stuff when you know. It's like having it on a PlayStation or Xbox. You know the specs people are going to be using on it.
yeah,
Whereas when you do it on normal PC, you give minimum and maximum, and you have to make it work with minimum to some level. Yeah. Whereas
yeah,
business software is a different game. But it is possible to do, because not BI, but the company in the house next door. Yeah.
yeah.
That has nothing to do with them. Yeah, nothing. The fact that now if I ran a different icon on my desktop and I'm not allowed to do it on stream for obvious reasons, but people are allowed to know that I've got it, I could load up this map with no loot on it. And all the buildings are in the same place. Exact copy of this map.
I'm just clarifying with them because one person's just come back and said no boosting on objects. Cars and people don't count as an object. So I've just said again. So if they have placed a gun cabinet or some sort of cabinet to block part of the entrance, and you can pull yourself up onto it, are you allowed to go in? No, that's not allowed.
Okay. That's fair.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. We won't.
That's just
Yeah.
poorly built base.
I agree, a very poorly built base, but at least we know, and we're not going to be breaking any rules, mate.
Yeah.
That's a really poorly built base. But are we allowed to use that as a way in from 7 o'clock tonight?
True.
I'd ask that question, or does that still count as boosting? Yeah, it will do, because that's their rule, isn't it? I just accept that we have to blow our way through that one, but it's so poorly built. We probably have to blow through one door, mate.
Yeah.
So, tonight we might blow that door.
Yeah.
Wait till there's an airdrop dropping in, and we know everyone's from all the big bases are running to the airdrop. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then go and blow their door off. Because we've got... It's only a wooden door they had, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So one breaching charge, we're in.
I'm gonna ask what I'm trying to manipulate.
I know what you're trying to do. I understand exactly.
So you can't pull yourself up onto it, but you're allowed to use a person to jump in. So if you crouched down and I jumped on you,
but you couldn't get out using the same method because you've got no one else inside to help you boost out.
But in that building, I believe you can go up onto the roof and go out that way.
If they haven't blocked it off, because if they
haven't blocked it off,
if they have blocked it off, at that point you'd have to F11.
Yeah.
I'd say we blow their door and teach them how to build a base. Because even if we blow their door and they've got more doors behind it, the big teams will come in and blow the rest for us, won't they?
Yeah.
And it's one less shit player, or one. That's not fair. It's one team having to learn different ways of building. The locker thing, I think, is just. I think you should be allowed to. I think that should be a badly built base that you can climb into. But
yeah,
that's life. and that I'm allowed to use a player to boost. Well, as we all know, that was taken out of DayZ about a year and a half ago. Yeah. Have you seen the 1.25 thing about cooking pots?
No.
So, and other storage containers. So at the moment, you could have a cooking pot and you could have items inside it that are on your hotbar. As of 1.25, things that are inside cooking pots and such like, you can't hotbar.
Okay.
So, because they're saying you wouldn't be able to do that in real life.
Yeah.
So, which I like, but it's going to piss off a lot of players.
Yeah. Well, you just have to store stuff in there, which you don't.
Which
I mean,
you don't need to hotbar. Yeah.
I don't hotbar stuff in the cooking pot anyway.
No, I don't. Maybe a bandage occasionally, but not really. I stick in there fucking food and shit.
Yeah.
What's that one then? Oh, it's another one of them ones.
Doesn't fit on any of those.
Do you have to deploy it first? Ah, fits on that one though.
Yeah, I've placed it there. There we go, 200 slots.
Oh, you'll like this gun wall as well because you can see the guns on it.
I know.
How much fucking gear have we got?
Right, so.
How have we done this in like no time at all?
So.
What do they say?
So I said, if my mate crouches, then I jump on him and can go in that way. Going over the cabinet, is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. Excellent. Makes no sense.
No.
But okay, that's fine. We can give it a go. Right. Whilst we're in base, I'm quickly just gonna go to the toilet and get my drink and change my vape batteries, and I'll be back.
No problem. Chat, I'm just going to pop away a second and do the same. Quick comfort break.
Okay.
I'm back, mate.
Oh.
I did the same. Right, we're going to go... You taking a screwdriver?
Yeah, might as well, haven't we?
Give it a go.
Well, because technically, if you get in, or if I get in, the gun cabinet there we could technically take, which will then free up the gap.
Oh,
and you can come in.
100%. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, once you're in...
Once you're in, you're sorted. Because you can just dismantle that which is blocking the entrance.
I didn't mean to shoot
Oh my
then. Sorry.
fucking God!
Yeah, I was trying to do something completely different. Sorry about that. I'll stand with my back in the corner. Yeah, I'm not allowed out, am I?
No.
No. I'm sorry. Am I allowed back out again now?
I suppose.
Why have we got gear on the floor? Inside this... I need to put away the items we don't want despawning.
Yeah.
Like all of it. That's... I don't care about the clothing, but... Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at some point it will go, and we'll just leave it there and forget about it, won't we?
Yeah.
And we've probably got a full NBC suit now.
Excellent.
And I do need to repair my boots, so that was worth doing that.
Seen some Pringles.
Again, sounds like a normal day. I'm just going to drink something. I'm going to keep my water on me and drink a can of Sprite. Right, let's go and not boost in. Well, do whatever we're allowed to do and remove their locker as part of the raid. Yeah?
Yeah.
Going to move that round to the place with the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does make sense. Because then that covers up. You don't need to build a wall there then, do we?
No.
And you can have all your guns lined up. And if we put the ammo in the bottom of the gun walls, we can have the guns and then the ammo below, can't we?
Yeah.
I do my sorting. For that.
You can put cases in these as well. Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
and ammo boxes.
So those little cases which
Yeah.
you find,
Yeah.
in case the green ones, they go in. Oh my lord. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I know. Right, let's go and do some raiding.
I was just replying to them. They said, "Can I? Is there anything else I can help you with?" No, that's it. You've been more than helpful. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. We're off now to do some. They'll be watching us now. You do realise that?
Oh well, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Down to the road, and then we'll on that way. And if this works, ideal. If it doesn't, oh well.
We get some new lockers. Yeah, as long as you can
That's
get
the thing.
in, as soon as you're in,
Yeah.
then you can make a space for me to get in.
Yeah. Oh, just need to go back quickly.
What did we forget?
I just realised I still have the Scar H308 attached to my rucksack.
Okay.
And obviously, if they've got stuff in their base, which we can take, I want to have as much free space as possible.
100%. Because we don't have enough storage yet, do we?
No.
I'll stay down here.
Yeah, it won't be long.
My magazine seems to have one less round in it. Do you know what happened to it?
Yeah, it flew past my leg, I think. Oh, I got teleported the other side of the wall. Ah, let's try again.
little bit of lag. Someone's built a big base around here, filled with loot.
But I have more loot in a minute. Gonna be thunderstorms soon.
We really can't be taken hit in the down here, like real thunderstorms.
Yeah, real thunderstorms.
Yeah, we do it. It's muggy.
Yeah, Sunday, I think is going to happen because it goes Sunday. It's next 3 days, 21, 22 degrees. Come Monday, hottest it's supposed to get is 14 degrees.
Yeah, so we'll get a
So
bit, and then
yeah.
one of our guys that I look after works for the Met Office. So we blame him for all the weather. He's like, I don't work in that side of it. Like, makes no difference. Yeah. Well, the long range forecast looking good. Liar. Liar. Yeah. What's that? You've thrown a dice and decided what it's going to be long range today. Well, it's not like that. We use all this data. Yeah, right. Yeah, dice, isn't it? Rain, snow, hail. We're not sure. You fucking roll the dice. Yeah. You'd think after all these years you'd be better at predicting it. I love it. Love winding people up that work in those sort of jobs. Because I understand you can't predict the weather anyway very well.
Yeah.
You can just work on averages, and it normally does it this, so, so this might happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm still blaming someone for it. It's good.
Wonder.
That always worries me.
Yeah, it worries me as well. They said, obviously, about soft siding.
Yeah.
Let's go round down this way.
In case someone's going into the garage, and we can shoot them.
Well, they wouldn't bother because we've gone in there, haven't we? We've been a restart since. Do you think, disassemble that unit from the side by the door? Because technically that's not classed as a heavy raid.
I would go in first and do it. If you hadn't asked the question and you were just going off their rules, I would do it. And then seek forgiveness when we were told off. And take the ban.
Yeah.
Yeah? But you've asked rules. They've told you what you can do. We just now need to make sure we keep within those rules. So if you can't use my body to jump in, then we don't go in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because otherwise they'll say, I've looked at the evidence, you two cheated after we told you exactly what you could and couldn't do. Ban. Yeah?
Yeah. We'd like to think that they would just give us a warning.
But then I should have had a warning on a server once before, shouldn't I?
Yes.
So, if you can't do it the other way, don't do it at all. Yeah?
Yeah.
We like playing here. We like how they do a server. This is somewhere we could make a home. And we stand a chance in firefights on here, don't we?
Yeah.
So, it's not like we've just popped into...
there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not like we just popped to F35 for a look ski. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's down that one. It's further on.
So I would say that we need to be They've told you what you can and can't do. That way, at least if you do it and someone then kicks off, you can go, look, this is the message I had. This is what we did. This is how it... Even if we've got to do a ban appeal, you can say, this is what I was told by an admin I could do. There's the message. Okay. This is a video of what I did. Okay. Yeah, it fits within that. There come the wolves.
It's just like they've set them on us.
Oh, I wouldn't be... I wouldn't be at all surprised. Nothing surprises me. Is it this blue one, is it?
I think it's this one, yeah. Yeah, it is. If you crouch down. Thank you. I technically used you to pull myself up.
Okay. I'm going to get clear a little bit and you let me know when I can come in. Yeah.
Will do. Oh wow, that's quite cool. So it's an auto storage thing, so you won't be able to. I can't close it because there's a code lock on it. It looks like.
Okay.
So I can't take it away.
Okay.
But I'll be able to bring stuff in and out, I think. Okay, right. What weapons have
You
they
might have to
got
go
on?
upstairs and drop out because you can't boost yourself out, can you?
No. Right, so... Oh, we've got a fishing rod for me. That's nice of them. Is that you running around outside?
Yeah, I'm just getting into better cover. It's not perfect,
Okay.
but it's...
RPGs. Right, I want this auto thing. Where's the auto? Storage doesn't have a code like that. Beast of a one. Right, so let's drop you off on... Not griefing, because I'm taking the item with me. To drop stuff on the floor to be able to pack it. There we go, sir. A barrel box. What's a barrel box? 200 slots. Oh no, more than 200 slots. No, it's not 200 slots. I'll have a look around, see if there's anything else before I...
Yeah.
Small container kit. Holy shit balls. They haven't sorted their stuff, which makes things worse.
Well, then I need to get recruited to their team and help them out then. Yeah.
Another lockpick, we'll take that. Okay. Hatchet, we want one of those. Okay. Go upstairs, see if they've got anything else upstairs. Well, they pick lock that. It's nice that they've got pick locks for me. That's annoying. They had a pick lock door but nothing in it.
Mighty unfair.
Ah, okay, right. Oh my piss. Right, okay. Mosins, wooden crates on the floor. Some big cabinets. Don't want another safe, so I'm thinking maybe...
Player coming in. Oh, it's a zombie, it's fine. Just it spawned at distance. Yeah?
Yeah. Right, so we want one of these lockers. 100%, because they can fit guns, rucksacks, tops and stuff in them.
Yeah.
Take one of those. Hydrate and stretch. Thank you very much, Jack, sir.
Jack's watching us being naughty, is he?
He is, yes. Right, so that's that. Okay. Got a garden box. Don't want one of those. Right, did they have anything else in here which is better than... I mean, the auto storage container is better than these, I feel. So I might take another auto container. Got anything in here which we need?
Okay, zombies despawn, so it was for another player.
Okay. Someone else is in the area then.
No, it had walked off to the saw on the side of a building, it just walked round it.
Take some AK mags. So I will be out soon, mate. I'm just
Yeah. When we get back after this, shall we go and cut some logs? Because we only need to cut logs and we can build more gates.
yes.
Because it's quiet enough that we can cut a collection. You know, if we get 12 logs inside, we can build 4 more gates.
Yeah.
Even if we don't have the code locks ready to go, the building it's simple.
Yeah.
So that, because for the weekend, at the moment, we're 2 breaching charges to get into us, aren't we?
Yeah. Got another ammo crate, which is good.
We need that to put inside weapon lockers now, don't we?
Yeah. Do they have anything else which I feel is probably going to be worthwhile having?
Storage over gear.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for now, is storage-wise. Like I said, the auto thing which I've got
Holds a lot.
You can fit a lot of clothing and stuff.
Yeah.
I think they only had. Was that up on this side? That's past.
I'm moving position.
Okay, mate. It's two have got passcode, so I can't take any more. I'll get another one of those chest of drawers. Another like bulky one where you can put clothing and stuff in it.
I can't cover the door anymore where I am.
That's fine, mate. We'll be alright. Dual cabinet. Is this the dual cabinet? Fuck me, it's too much stuff here. Vest, that would be fine. Yeah, lob something out for you.
At the front, yeah.
Yeah.
Coming round now.
It is over on that yellow
Seen.
ping. It's got an item of storage in it for you.
On the yellow ping itself, seen. Okay. Do we care about the rucksack?
Up to you.
We don't really need it. And I can't carry that and the item, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to exit?
About to. I'm just getting one more item. Have you got enough room to carry something else?
Yeah. Maybe. Is it out?
Not yet. Breakdown. I'm still just lurking. That's all good, Jack. Thank you very much for lurking, dude. It's always appreciated, man. Right, screwdriver is now ruined, just so you're aware.
Yeah.
Right, I'm heading towards the exit.
Okay. I'm here. You throwing it out?
I can't throw it out.
Okay. Okay, I can't. What I'm going to do is carry it in my hand and you have to protect us both.
Can you not fit anywhere?
No.
have you
Yes,
got
I
in your
can if
rucksack?
I move things down into... If I move food and meds out of my jacket into my pants.
Yeah.
Right, I'm ready to go.
There we go. Beautiful. Let's head home. And if we come on later and we've got a, got a warning, we've got a warning. But technically...
You can prove based upon what they told you.
Yeah.
I would say we blow that door at 7 o'clock.
Oh, there's no point. We've got everything we need out of it.
Okay.
There's a few more lockers and stuff, but we don't need any more lockers after this lot.
Yeah, if we get a ban, we get a ban.
Yeah.
As long as it's not on
We
a
shouldn't
ban
do.
list. I think you've got an argument that says this is what I was told I could do. You can see here, I stood on Goblin's back. I used him to boost in. I then threw everything out and I exited this way. If you watch this cut segment of the video, in line with what you told me we could do, that's what we did.
Yeah. I used my teammate to jump on. They had this. They basically had a little step ladder as well, getting up onto that.
Yeah, and then I could exit using their step ladder.
Yeah.
Which is obviously what they're using to shoot people if they're raiding them.
Yeah.
So, as long as you can prove it from your video, we might have.
Yeah.
We might be on a, not a warning, on a. Can you prove how you did it, guys? We need to see the video.
Yeah.
And then you're like, this is what we did. This is how we did it. We asked permission beforehand. We clarified the rules. As long as you've still got that message where they told you what they did, what the rules were.
Yeah.
Then I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You two are the best streamers to learn new things about life and DayZ. Oh, thanks, mate. I mean, I don't know about life, but...
About how you can read rules to your advantage, yeah?
yeah, how you can manipulate things.
Yeah. We're raiders, though. That's what we've always been. We've always been pirates.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I hate being raided, I love raiding other people, so...
Yeah.
If you're going to build a base like that, do not do what they did.
No. I'm baffled at that. I mean, just put a wall across it, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
You've got a big enough building to put storage anywhere, but you decided to put that there.
Yeah.
And you can access that from the outside.
Yeah.
It's open, you can access it. So...
If you're going to choose to live in that building, spend less time investing in lockers and more time putting in fucking walls. And don't have storage right near the entrance.
Yeah.
You know, you could, in that building, you could push back and you could build all your defences to start with on the second layer.
Yes.
And then...
But they built it terribly. Like, the fact that you could do what we did to get in, they then had a gap to go around another code lock, so you could go into the actual main bit of the base, and that was it code lock wise.
And I think that from the building next to it, you could, because it's higher, you could jump off and onto that roof and then get in through a window anyway.
Yeah.
You might break your leg, but then you could just sit on their roof for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Take a splint with you.
Yeah, sit on there, because you can't do a lot with a splint when it's on, but you could just sit there for 20 minutes, wait for it to heal, and then crawl through the window.
Yeah.
And then exit, and when you exit, even if you fall to your death, your stuff survives for, they reckon, 24 hours, don't they?
Yeah.
So it's lying outside, you die, spawn in, keep committing suicide till you get a good spawn, run back, pick up your gear that you threw out. It's easy.
I mean, about your careers, etc. I mean, I don't talk about my career that much because I mean it's not that interesting. But yes, Goblin.
I say you spend a long time eating cookies, Cookie.
I do, yes. That's why I'm quite portly.
You're using posh words. I've got a friend. I'm going to let the friend run after me. I'm not bothered about shooting him at the moment.
It's the only friend you'll ever have.
Yes, fair point.
Seeing that you shot at me earlier.
No, I shot at the zombie behind you. Oh, you've got a friend. He's coming for you, not me. Oh, we've got hundreds of friends. I'm going to have to start shooting.
See you up in base, mate.
I'm home.
you want to put the other one over next to this one? My message looks like a backhanded compliment to you, Cookie. Yes, yes, it did. Beautiful, look at that. And now, for the pièce de résistance, which I will put yonder.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that on? What's that?
This
box?
is on a crate.
Oh, see, oh yeah, the barrel thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you want that to be.
Look at that mannequin.
Yeah. Right, where are we putting the big fucking barrel shit?
Oh, I'll find somewhere for it if you want.
Yeah. The barrel shit might become kitchen at this rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, up and on that piece. It's 200 slots and 2 weapons. 2 snipers, so you can access them from here if you want to shoot people out the window.
Yeah.
And then kitchen, I'm guessing. I like the wardrobe. That appeals. The mannequin.
I quite like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd build
Obviously
those.
it pushes it back.
I'd build those mannequins so it looked out the window. Yeah. Just so players would shoot at the head. Yeah. They'd always think you had someone home.
Storage as well. It's huge.
Yeah.
You can actually sort shit properly now.
I liked how you said you can sort shit properly.
Well, it's not going to be me, is it?
Fair point. Right, we need to go off wood cutting, don't we?
We do. I'm just dropping stuff off because I got some more NVGs.
Because we do have another code lock, at least one. We probably have more than one.
Got 2, I think, somewhere.
So we need to get at least 2 more doors up. But that's only 4 logs, isn't it?
Yeah.
If we do a run each, we can run each and carry the logs home. That's it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that allows us at least to come up to the top of the flag with doors.
Yeah. All right. I got the axe.
Do we have a second axe somewhere? Do we? Maybe.
No, I don't think we do.
Okay.
I think you use this one.
I'll,
If I chop them, I'll get 2. You pick it up.
Yeah.
Walk them in, and I'll then chop 2 more. Bring them in.
Yeah. Let me silence. Now these down here are shit until you get the bigger one.
Two for you.
Okay. Actually, we'll turn that barrel thing into base building kit.
Yeah.
put everything in there because it's 200 slots. We'll be able to get everything in there, won't we?
Yeah.
And it just means that it's sensible to have the planks, the nails, the axes, the pickaxes, the bedding in the kit, all in one fucking place. So we're going to use up a lot of plank. Well, we're going to use up 40 planks now, not a lot. We've only got one bit of wire, haven't we? So we might not be able to build these gates yet. I'll drop the first 2 down here and see if we've got some wire.
I think we've got wire.
We need it. We need to make sure we have before we build a gate.
Yeah, 100% we do. 100% know we've got two lots of wire in there.
I've found one lot. And a pair of pliers.
Should be another one somewhere.
And a code lock.
No, there's another set of wire. Maybe there's not. Maybe I imagined it.
Yeah, we might need to take the pliers up to the gate on the old base.
Yeah.
It'd be worth doing now, wouldn't it? Once we've got that one built, I'll grab 20 planks.
I'll grab a hatchet.
Yeah, and I need a bedding in tool. I've got that as well. You've got the hatchet to build with. You've got the nails.
I'll grab them. Yeah.
Okay, and the plan wherever that happens to be hiding to. Plan. Fence kit. There we go. Make sure it's facing the right way.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going to try and get done.
You can always just do it from up here and twist it round.
Is that the right way? I think so. Well, you find out in a minute when we put the logs on it.
Well, no, I can tell you now. Once you've built it, I can tell you. Because the knobbles will point out.
Yeah, they're pointing outwards.
That's fine then. That's the right way. Okay, and there's... Oh, you do your bit first. I'll drop the planks off. There's the planks inside it. The plan is proving difficult to see.
Stuck in the wall, isn't it?
But I picked up another bit of rope earlier, so we're fine on that.
Have you got the pliers?
I've got the pliers on me and the wire and the code lock.
Oh, don't want to dismantle. I think we just leave it like this, mate. No one can get in otherwise, then.
Yeah, that's it. We'll do the rest of the white stood here. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Drop off anything important and go and get that other bit of wire, yeah? Because then we can build that other gate, can't we?
This may prove difficult.
Why?
Trying to close it and run up Oof.
Is it just doable?
Just doable.
Okay, let's... I see what you mean. It's not doable easily, is it?
Got to be very quick at doing it.
Yeah, that'll be it.
There you go.
Yeah, you open and close it at the door you want to run up. That's easy.
Yeah.
Now I know it. You don't click it from the other side. That's fine. You close it and then you... Yeah, that's not so bad.
Why is that? Is the flag black on your screen?
Yes.
It wasn't black before.
It's a visual glitch though, isn't it? It happens on modded servers.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I thought we'd been black flagged.
Probably.
Keep an eye on these guys.
Right, I've just got the pliers on me.
I'm just dropping off the nails, hatchet, and the splitting axe. We don't need that. Alright, let's go get the wire.
Yep. Yeah, that's security.
Look at those logs. They fell through the floor.
Oh,
Oh well, I'll get some more when we come back.
we can solve that when we get there, can't we?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly where we're going.
I roughly do. I want to say
It's in the triangle.
there. 1.3 away from where we were, which is about right. I've been streaming for 6 hours nearly.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you guys earn revenue off Twitch now, don't you, for advertising on the adverts?
Yeah.
Yeah. So every time it puts an advert out, you get a small percentage of revenue, don't you?
Didn't know.
Yeah. If you might need to turn it on, but Irish is like, sorry about the adverts, guys, but I need the revenue. And Merv was the same last night. Sorry about the adverts, guys, but I need the revenue. So Twitch does pay you a very small percentage for every advert it puts out.
Oh, okay.
Cookie now thinks, advert every 10 minutes. As long as you've got viewers, basically.
Yeah.
Right, Goblin, from now on, your job is not to play the game, but to watch me continuously on 3
Yep.
different PCs. Yeah?
Yeah.
And you need to run
Watch
around
it counts.
for 6 hours moving different mice. Yeah, so you earn, so long as you do whatever you need to do to get it working, you'll earn a smaller percentage of revenue off every advert. So it makes sense, which is why Irish is doing 12-hour streams.
Yeah.
And why the other streamers that we used to know that we used to game with on a regular basis used to do 3-hour streams have become a lot longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might need to look at your earning settings and see if you need to, if it might be there already, but you might need to turn it on.
Yeah.
Because that will keep you in cookies once a year. Yeah,
Yes.
one packet. One packet a year. Yeah, after we built this gate, I'm going to have to log out and have some food, mate.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll go do some adult things. Mow the lawn again. That was the general's message to me. Can you mow the lawn? I mowed it on the weekend. Oh yeah, we need to keep on top of it. I mowed it on the weekend.
You need to find an article that says mowing the lawn too often will kill the grass.
Yeah.
If need be, I'll write the article and put it on Wikipedia so you can find it. Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll quote some weird pseudoscience. Yeah?
Yeah. Was it a bit further up, maybe?
If I zoom in and have a look.
Yeah, it was up here. It was up in near the edge of the map, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because we could see debug from the base, so yeah, it's got to be a bit further up.
Oh, we've not had a ban yet.
Yeah.
And kicked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's the end of that. Wasn't this...
Was it this far or was it a bit further?
Let me have a look. No, it wasn't. I think it was. Let's work out where we were. I think it was back in this triangle here, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that.
Because I
it
thought
was
about
close to
cars
the
would
edge.
drive right around us. Because there was a road above us, or was there? Not 100% sure now.
I think it was... Because you could see debug from where we were.
Let's have a look at
Unless
the map
it-
again.
Unless it was there?
No, because I tried to build. I'm just thinking. I came up. I looked for Band's Cave. It's not there. I came to there. No, there's a base already in there. So it was somewhere like where you put it. But it was
Yeah.
It was in between. It was in the region of those two dots. Yeah.
Okay.
I sort of think.
I think it's around there. Like I said, you could see debug, especially when you cut down some trees. You'd see it, but there was an opening near it, which is where we had roughly built.
Yeah. I also want to jump on my server and start the first event.
Yeah.
Just God mode, bang, go there, spawn in, put some loot inside, take a photo, and drop 2 or 3 of them off.
Yeah. Is it here? Here it is.
Okay, come to you. So when she says cut the grass, you pray for rain.
I do, yeah. Why are you opening the gate?
Because I need to cut the wire off.
No, but why don't you just walk around it?
Can't you? I thought you could only do it from the safe side.
Well, yeah, we've cut everything else down, remember?
It won't let me remove it. It's alright with an open gate.
No, it should have to be a closed gate, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a pixel thing. Could I try and find the pixel with the pliers, please?
Yes, of course. Pliers are on the floor.
Thank you, sir.
I think we haven't cut it down enough. Oh, stop it. Shut up.
Do you know what it is?
What?
Because it's a gate on top of 2
Yeah.
logs. We need to cut down the logs from the
Other thing.
watchtower to then be able to get access to the actual full log for the gate.
Ah, okay.
Because it looks like the metal is actually stuck inside 2 logs.
In which case, let's bin that idea off. Go home. I'll go and do some adulting, and you can do some adulting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan, sir.
Yeah.
I'll put the yellow marker on it so we can come back up later if needs be.
Yeah. Come back up later. Bring an axe. Cut it down. Do that because we need the wire. We need to build that. We need to get that gate up.
Yeah.
I can go and start an event on our server by dropping some stuff off with some hints, and it gives the players that are playing it something to do because the stuff will survive in there for until they're found.
Yeah.
And because we're now less than a month from white, I can drop off some heavy, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need to be dropping off code locks now and nails. I need to be dropping off heavy breaching charges and ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah. My sort of aim is on Goblin server going forward and on the new server once a week or once or twice a week, but a minimum of once a week, doing something like that, dropping off some items. Early game it will be like a box of nails inside it and maybe a code lock.
Yeah.
Mid game it will be lightweight breaching charge or some components, and end game it'll be heavies ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. It's there, and then hit it again. Shall I do it?
It's alright. Yeah, I pressed the button.
Oh, your big case with the mannequin lights up.
Was it?
Yeah, there's a light over it. Or is it just the... Yeah, it's got a light on it.
It does have a light on it. Oh my god.
And it comes forward.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Sorry, it's little small things, isn't it? That please us. Oh dear me. We want one of those that's empty that we can just put at a window, and we just put a body in it. Yeah, just so this head looks out the window. Yeah. So then players think we're always home, and they don't offline raid us.
Yeah.
If they think it's going to be an easy raid, there's a chance they'll go, oh, there's a player in there. Yeah?
Yeah.
We like that.
Yeah, I do like that.
Right then, I'm logging.
Right. Yeah, same here. Thank you very much for watching stream. I will speak to you all later on. Take it easy.
Thanks for watching stream. I will catch you later.